So growing up, I did not know God. There was a lot of different concepts and beliefs that were thrown at me. Wasn't really against any of them, but on the whole, I just wasn't worried about it. Because for me, my adolescence, life was really good. And by really good, I just really mean just doing drugs with my buddies, watching porn, drinking alcohol, just like the typical party life that you might imagine a teenager gets into. That was me. So whatever it was, I just wanted to pursue pleasure and be consumed by it. And at the end of the day, I was pretty much just a slave to that. But I was fine with it. And so that was my whole mindset growing up, and that continued until I was about 18. When I was 18, I was put on probation for possession of marijuana, which wasn't a problem for me. It was a slight mishap in the whole plan, but whatever. But then I started having like various health issues that made me sit down and started thinking about what would happen when I died. And so after thinking about it for a long time, I realized like I could die any day, it could be tomorrow. And that's a problem because I didn't really know what would happen. But I started having panic attacks about it because deep down, I just had this heavy sense that the Christian God was real. And if he's real, that means heaven and hell is real. And if that's real, I just knew I would go to hell. There was just this deep sense in me that even though I wasn't like a terrible person, never committed any like heinous evil acts, that I would not be allowed into heaven. And so because panic attacks suck, I was like, you know what, let's just become a Christian, get my fire insurance, and just move on. But I didn't want to because, again, my life was just all about pleasure, drugs, whatever it was. I just wanted that. And I knew that lifestyle was not compatible with following Jesus. But I was like, forget panic attacks, let's do it. And so next thing I did was I Googled how to become a Christian and what that meant because I didn't really know anyone like that. And so after about 2 weeks, I was just looking into it and researching it, I finally, just out of frustration, cried out to God because I was just over panic attacks. And submitted my life to him, told him he can be Lord of my life, whatever that meant, whatever that looked like. And I asked him to just forgive me and save me from all of my sin. And what happened next, I didn't see coming because no one told me about it growing up. I was just immediately filled with the presence of God and like just his overwhelming love for me. And I just did not know what to do with myself. It was unlike anything I'd ever done or experienced, better than any drug. And I was just floored by it. And so like it's funny because like, I didn't want to become a Christian because I thought it should be like dreadful and joyless. It was just going to suck. And it's like the exact opposite of that. The more I followed him, the more I would find out that he's better than anything that this world can offer. It doesn't matter what drug or just what worldly pleasure you could do, he tops it every day of the week. And so it was just like, I didn't want to become a Christian because I thought it would just be absolutely just terrible. But what I found out, and what I'm still finding out, is like there's nothing that can satisfy like Christ, and he is definitely worth giving up everything for.